Hey everybody, welcome to Stephen Bauer Homestead. If you've ever wanted to upgrade your zero-turn mower to a beast similar to this, because you've had something like that for so long, I'm going to give you at least 10 reasons why you need to upgrade. And a couple of these reasons are why you need to upgrade now, before the end of the year. The 11th reason why I like this mower is because of this system right here. It's got a variable throttle, and actually when you start it up and pull it all the way back, it's not loud at all. You can have a conversation with somebody. I do like this hour meter right here. With the Toro, I have no idea how long the engine's been running, but at least with this one, it gives me a good idea. Okay, the 10th reason why I like this mower is because of the tires. Of course, the tires are a little bit bigger. However, the rear tires and the front tires are both tubeless. So I don't know if I've ever actually had tubeless tires. The back tires on the Toro have a tube in it, and then the front two tires I actually replaced to a solid rubber tire because the tube always had to get fixed, and I got tired of spending money. So I just paid a little bit more and got solid rubber tires, and I've been using that for, I don't know, the last 8 years. This is my Toro tire, my front tire. It is approximately 3.5 inches in width. These tires are ginormous. They are probably 6, maybe 5.5 inches. So a lot better tires. I mean, you can just look and see the difference between the two tires. Okay, the 9th reason why I like this mower is because if you raise the seat up, and of course you have a couple hydrostatic drives, and if you look down in here, you can see each one has a reservoir. There's one on that side and there's one over there. And so you can actually change and flush or add fluid to each side of the drive system. With the Toro, it was just an all self-contained unit, and you couldn't really change anything. If it failed, you just had to take it in and pay top dollars to have it fixed. Okay, the 8th reason why I like this mower is because of the seat. It's super comfortable, even though some people have complained, oh, it's just plywood and some sort of handmade material. What I like about it is it has armrests and it has a lever that you can adjust the seat. So depending if you're a short person or if you're a tall person, you have access to be the most comfortable you can. The 7th reason why I like this type of mower is because of how you operate the deck. Instead of having a handle that you raise or lower like you do over there, and you can't really see the numbers anyway, you have this little foot lever that you just press and it raises up, and there's a lock right here that you release, and it lowers it down to wherever you have it set on. So let's say you had it all the way down at 1.5 inches and you were coming up on some gravel or a road or a stick, and you just wanted real quick to get up over it. You could just press this with your foot all the way up. It locks in the up position. Now you still have it set in a 1.5 inch cutting position, so all you'd have to do is press this high enough to release your lock and then let it go down, and you can continue to mow again. Another reason why I like this system right here, other than the bar that you pull up, which only has 5 positions, this system has 15 positions, and you have a magnetic pin that allows you to put it in from 1.5 all the way up to 5 inches. And so here you have your 5-inch setting, here you have your 4-inch setting, your 3-inch setting, your 2-inch setting, and then your 1.5-inch setting. And within each inch, it goes from like 2, 2.25, 2.5, 2.75, 3, 3.25, 3.5, 3.75. So there is a huge number of options as far as how close you want to cut your grass. And then no matter what you're cutting it off at, you just want to raise your deck, you just press this and it locks it in the up position. And then if you want to resume cutting, you press it with your feet, release the lock, and let it go all the way back down again. Super, super nice feature. The sixth reason why I like this type of mower is because it comes with the option to put the rollover bar on. And it's so easy, you can kind of see how it goes in right there. You just remove this cover and then it slides right in and you fasten it down with those 2 bolts. And that gives you the option to mount your bagger system, which is going to be attached in the back if you want, or you can also put your cover on. It gets really super hot here in the summertime, and on my tractor I have a cover that I use all the time, and so I'm going to get one for this mower. It'll just save me from getting burned up. I believe this is the 5th reason why I really like this type of mower in comparison to the older models, is because of the side discharge. In the Toro, I've already had to replace my discharge cover a couple times. It's made out of plastic, and of course if you do any kind of mowing, you're gonna run into things like that and it just snaps off right here. Even loading it onto the trailer, I'm gonna have to sit down and then hold this up. Otherwise it won't fit. If you look at their side discharge, now right here, it's solid rubber and it locks in the up position, which is super awesome if you're transporting it or if you need it in that position because it's clogged. You don't have to figure out a way to hold it with one hand and work with your 3rd or 4th hand. We wanted this mower to accommodate a bagger, and the bagger system works the same way with this mower and with Gravely. It's the same bagger, it attaches identically. With my Toro, it doesn't have a bagger option. Reason number 4, I believe, and it is the access to change your belts or to do any kind of work. This just lifts up, and you have, and not just does it lift up, it actually stays up, and you have access to all of your drive belts and your blade belts. Super heavy duty. Of course, with the Toro, you have to drop it down and you got to either disconnect it to get into your belts, and it is going to be a pain in the butt if you ever have to do any kind of maintenance or cleaning. Another great feature is right in here where you have your belts. Everything is open, and so grass can't get caught in there. Now, if you look at my Toro, everything is going to get caught. As you can see, all of this grass is in here. It's got a cover over the pulley assembly and linkages, but I mean, even that gets full of grass. So it's just not a good system. I mow once, I clean it out, I put everything back, and the next time I mow, it's got stuff packed in there. And we'll continue on to the number 3 reason why I like this mower is because of, not just because of the heavy duty quality of the deck, but because of that, it has a place to step and to get onto the mower. Now, you can't really do that with the Toro because it's only held on by a couple places and it'll come right off. So I really love that feature. And the second reason why I wanted to get a mower like this is because of the deck feature right here. It's made out of 10 gauge steel, and you can see the weld points all around. If you actually just touch it with your hands, you can tell that it's really heavy duty quality. This deck over here is just kind of like a mold from Toro. I mean, it's a great starter mower. I've had it for about 16 years and I haven't had any problems with it, but I have run into stuff with the deck, and of course, needless to say, I kind of boogered up the deck. The first week I got it, I ran into a fence post and it hasn't really been the same since. So the first reason why you want to buy a mower at this time of year is because the dealers are trying to get rid of the older models. And of course, this is a 2025 model. I don't really consider it an older model, but the 2026s are coming out. So they're trying to take them off the floor so they can accommodate the newer models. This particular model right here, the Ariens Apex 60-inch, 24 horsepower, was advertised at the local dealer for $6,500. But Lowe's also carries this same model. And so because I'm a veteran, I got 10% off, so I saved $609 right off the bat. And the mower was $400 cheaper than at the local dealer. So automatically, I'm saving at least $1,000 just from getting it at Lowe's. I did give my local salesman the chance to earn my business, but I don't think he really did a good job. But that is just me and my experience. Your experience may have been different than that. So that's the number one reason, is the price and the savings that I got from a box store. So that completes my review of the Ariens Apex 60-inch zero-turn mower. A beast compared to this older Toro zero-turn mower that I had for about 18 years. They both serve a great purpose around these parts. Here, all this acreage, I'm gonna have more relaxing time mowing with this. However, this one fits on the trailer, and I do some mowing for other people, so I'm still going to continue to use this one. Both of them are great, but hopefully these 11 reasons to upgrade have been helpful to you, and you can start thinking about your next upgrade. Take care and have a great day.